Hey, what's going on YouTube? I hope everyone is doing well on this Tuesday. Yeah, I believe it's Tuesday. But today I'm going to be talking about something that I'm constantly being asked about. I'm constantly being sought out, for answers, and that would be training splits. Now, before I get started or get into depth of what I'm going to be talking about training splits, there's one thing I want you guys to understand. One thing I need some of you, especially some of you beginners out there who have, just starting this lifestyle in a sense. One thing you guys must know about training splits. Training splits are subjective in nature. What I mean by that is training splits are case by case. They are individually based. Okay, so and with anything in regards to fitness, whether it's nutrition, whether it's training splits, or whether it's type of exercises, you must find out what works best for your body. Okay, in order to do that, you must test out certain things, test out different equipment, test out different training styles, and et cetera, et cetera. You really got to pay attention. You really got to run tests like you're a rat. You're a rat in the lab. You really got to run tests in your body and pay attention to your body and know how to respond to certain things. Okay, guys. So here I have listed 3 factors that I believe that will significantly influence training split. One would be goals. Okay, not necessarily you powerlifters, bodybuilders, because most of you out there are not powerlifters and not inspiring to be professional bodybuilders. But what are your goals? Do you want to pack on muscle, build on lean muscle, or do you want to sort of like just be fit, just be healthy and live an active, healthy lifestyle? That's gonna really play a role to your training split. How often you training per week or every week? How many times you hit the muscles. Your goals are going to really determine that. It's very, very important. Another thing could be experience level. For you beginners out there, this is very important when it comes to experience level. When I say experience, I mean as far as like the time it takes for your body to recover from an exercise or a training session. For you beginners, so I know for some people that I know personally, they would train legs. I mean, they would really smoke it. They would go high intensity, like I always preach, high intensity. They would kill it. And it would take them like up to 6 to 7 days to fully recover from a leg workout. And sometimes it's like that, especially for you beginners. Now, as you get more advanced, become intermediate lifter and maybe an advanced lifter, your body's going to adapt to the training, okay, to the load that you're giving it every day on, week out, week in, stuff like that. So your body's going to adapt to that, and that's really going to affect your training split because it's going to allow you to sort of like train on one muscle group, more than one time a week if you so choose to do that, because your body's gonna recover a lot faster as you get better. Workload. This is very, 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 very important. Workload as far as work, your job, school. If you're working, taking classes, and you're trying to train, all that stuff is gonna really, really be an outside stressor to your training routine. Also, family and things like that. You have a wife, husband, kids, partner, or what have you, and you have to deal with things in that area as well. Now, your most common splits you have out there now are your upper and lower body splits. Some according to workload, like I said earlier, you may be able to only do you may be able to only go to the gym maybe 2-3 times a week. So upper and lower body splits are very common in today's society. You have people just go do completely upper body, and the next day or day after that, come back in and do lower body, which is cool. That's fine. If it works for them, I say keep doing it, and you should make progress. Stick to it. Another most common split: your chest and tries, back and biceps, legs, and maybe throw in a couple abs to that. If you do that split, you should roughly train 4, maybe 5 times a week. Now, me personally, I like to do. In fact, I just got back on the split where I'm hitting one muscle group a day. Like for instance, today is Tuesday. I hit chest Tuesday. I just did strictly chest exercises, and of course, in my secondary muscle groups, triceps, those are activated as well. But my main goal, I was focused on just chest and really squeezing and really contracting the chest. And tomorrow I will do strictly legs. Now, I just got back on the split. I previously got off a split where I was doing back, like yes it was Monday. I was doing back, shoulders, and triceps on Mondays. I was hitting each body part twice a week. So Mondays I would hit back, shoulders, and triceps. Tuesdays chest and buys. Wednesday would be legs. Thursday would be shoulders. No, Thursday will be back, shoulders, and triceps again. Friday will be chest and biceps, and Saturday will be legs. and Sunday will be my rest day. Now that was my training split for like the last maybe 2 months. And during that training split, I was seeing gains. But then as I moved, and a lot of things happened, a lot of stresses came in my life. I was dealing with a lot of things as far as work. I had to change it. I really had to change it because I was being beat down. I couldn't do that. I couldn't perform at work, and then after I get off work, I couldn't really perform in the gym, especially on Mondays, hitting back, shoulders, and triceps. 3 big muscle groups, well, except for triceps. 3 major muscles, and with high intensity, and with like I couldn't really hit it as hard. Just to cut it short, I couldn't do it. So I had to change it. I had to go back to my 1 day. Hitting 1 muscle group per day. And that leads me to my next thing. You guys always be open to new training splits. Always be open in new training splits. Do not get complacent with just one. Okay, because I know it's so easy to get comfortable. You have a set schedule. Okay, I'm gonna do this, this, and this, and you just think it's done forever. But no, your body's always in a state of change and adapting. So believe it or not, it's gonna adapt to that. And you may or may not see growth, depending on if you're increasing your volume, increasing your sets, increasing your reps. You may or may not see growth. But I suggest you guys to keep it fluctuating. I'll say maybe every 2-3 months or whatever. Try to change your split. Just when doing this, you just add another way to shock your body and promote new growth. Okay, you never want to stay stagnant in your training. Just to closing it up. Throughout your lifespan, throughout your fitness life and your fitness career, to say, you should always be monitoring your body and see how it reacts to certain changes. I said this earlier, and this is very important. Again, you guys must find out. You must find out what works best for you. Okay, I'm hitting 1 muscle group a week. Okay, that works best for me. That may or may not work best for you. It's your job to go in there and go in the gym and find out what works best for you. Now, it's okay to look up to certain people in the fitness industry and be like, oh man, like I'm completely inspired by so and so, and to the point where you're almost mimicking their routine. It's okay to use them as a guide, use them as a reference. But yes, use some of the exercises and stuff like that. But your mind should always be focused on the things that work best for you. It's like developing a training split. It's kind of cool. It's neat. It's like making a unique recipe to grandma's biscuits or grandma's pie. See, her recipe is different from the store brand. Because it's her recipe for her pie. So I'm saying, so the same applies for your body. It's your training split, in hopes and to mold and create that physique you want. Okay, so it's your training split. What you whipping up, your training split, and your physique is going to be the result. Alright guys, so that concludes this video. I hope you guys find the information useful and resourceful. Do your thing in the box below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and help this channel grow. I really want to help you guys, especially you beginners out there. When you guys have the mind to train, you have the mind, to get in the gym and become a better version of yourself, as Elliot Holst would say. You guys have the mind, but you guys need sort of direction. So help me help you. Okay. So guys, comment on what you think I should talk about, any suggestions, anything like that. I'm willing to receive any kind of criticism. Yeah, help me help you. And with that being said, I am out.